Hey everybody, welcome to week 2 of summer social psychology. So this week we need to be doing chapter 5. So I know that might be a little confusing because we've gone from chapter 1 to chapter 2 and now we're jumping to chapter 5. So we're not doing chapter 3 this week, we're doing chapter 5. Okay, so that means we've got the mind tap practice, we've got the chapter quiz, the chapter 5 discussion board, just like we had for chapters 1 and chapter 2. Now, just like chapters 1 and 2, we will have a discussion board and it'll be done the same way. So be sure to check the discussion leader board to see who's the discussion leader for chapter 5. That discussion leader needs to have two discussion questions posted by Wednesday. Everybody else needs to respond to those discussion questions by Friday. And then the discussion leader will have to respond to everybody's responses by Sunday. Okay. Now, in addition, this week we have 2 unique things that we'll only do every other week. So this week we have exam 1. Yes, already our first exam. I'm telling you, an 8-week class goes by freaking fast. All right. So the exam 1 will open up Thursday, the first minute of Thursday, and it will close Sunday. Now, once you start, regardless of when you start, you'll have an hour and 15 minutes to finish it. Okay. Even if you shut down the server, the clock will keep ticking. Okay. So when you start, you must finish in an hour and 15 minutes. All right. That's 75 minutes total. Okay. Now, everything else, except the discussion boards, which I mentioned their due dates earlier, everything else, due on Sunday. That includes the lab report. Now, last week, everybody had to do the lab data collection. So hopefully everybody followed that link and completed the lab. So this week, you will do the lab report. So check out the lab guide template. All right, it has everything you need to address, and it has the rubric that I'll be using to grade you. If you have any questions about any of it, the exam, any of the quizzes, anything, you need to have your questions to me before Friday, all right, or before the end of the day Friday, because again, I do my best to not look at email over the weekend. So if you wait until the weekend to start on your lab report and you run into trouble, well, you're kind of out of luck. All right, so be sure to get on things before the weekend. All right, if you want to ask me any questions. Okay. All right, guys. Now, the last thing I'm going to mention are the grades that will be posted this week. So this week, I will be grading your mind tap practices from chapters 1 and 2. All right, again, because those aren't automatically graded. I just go and look to see how much you worked on those. Okay. And then I will manually put the grade in to D2L, and I'll do that this week. Also, the discussion board posts. All right, again, that's also not automatically graded. I'll go through, check that everybody participated. My camera is way out of focus. Go home, camera, you're drunk. Its vision's blurry. So I will grade those, and I will post those grades this week. And that, my friends, is that. The last thing I will mention is that I did have to add this morning an item to the exam review, so be sure to check that out when you're studying. All right, guys, all the videos should now be posted. All the lectures for Unit 1 should now be posted. There will be a link in Unit 1, Week 1, Unit 1, Week 1, Unit 2, Week 2, Unit 1. So be sure to watch all those videos because the material on the exam will cover material from those lectures. All right, guys, that's it for this week's announcements. As always, if you have any questions, send them my way. If not, have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy, everybody.